What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, John.
Damn.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
We gotta go chase her down.
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling.
A
I
culling?
don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Dark clouds gather is right.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
His mom. So, on our list of people to take out, if we're like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, his mom, the Titan, probably, I would imagine the Emperor in general, just for all this stuff.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then, they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
My dog is chiming in on this story.
So. Thank you, Clive.
I would have sent Jill with her, to be honest. I can handle these jabronis by myself.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
Never underestimate the Empire. Yeah, I don't need to worry about them right now.
Time to fight.
Attack! Over here! Go for it! Over here! Go for it! It's over!
Are we too late?
Lots of
Might still be
dead.
someone inside.
No.
They're all dead.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome.
Who is this guy? I like his armor.
Dawn. On these our swords we swear.
But he's gonna die.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh, Clive is pissed.
Over here!
Get him! Get him!
Oh, they got destroyed. Oh, we did get the level up. Nice. Level 25.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
This is just the tip of the iceberg, I think, though.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Oh, man.
Found her.
The abbot.
The Empire needs to pay.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue.
I gotta destroy the Black Shields.
Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sin's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sin, where are you? Sin!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Release. I gotta go around. This is an interesting music after such a tragic event. Is that Araman? Oh, is this a hunt? Or a bounty? Rank C, I can kill this thing, yeah?
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Damn. Okay, so I should not have done that, to be honest. But it is what it is. We're committed. Okay, this is a harder fight than I expected.
Nice try.
I tried to get the little... Got him. Okay. Notorious Mark slain. That was actually more difficult than I was expecting of a fight. But we did it.
You didn't see that coming.
Oh, funny. Yeah, I definitely was cocky there for parts of it, you know. I think that wouldn't be too hard of a fight if I had just kind of played it smart. But it is what it is. We got the job done.
That must be the bridge.
Well, now you start running.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Jill.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Martha is definitely going to blame herself for this. But I mean, these Imperial dogs would do whatever they wanted to anyway. Join the scenery.
Get him! This one.
Alright, Blind Justice is interesting. I gotta remember when I have it on not to hold it down too long, because you definitely take in a bunch of attacks if you're not careful.
They called themselves our country.
Yeah, it's time to go full rebellion, I think. Soon.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why endured it all. My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh,
what soldiers do we have,
before
though?
I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Easy enough. What you got for me, Gav?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
We got one-eyed Gav and also one-eyed
report.
Chocobo.
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Chill out, Otto. It's not that serious.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek.
War
right
everywhere.
Outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
No one's gonna agree, but
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Waloed?
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Oh, we got a rich uncle. Okay.
Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for? Eh? Huh?
I don't know, man. We still have a lot of people to chase too, like a lot of enemies. Oh, can we finally start doing hunts? Otto's counter is now open. Alien reports patrons was hunt board. Okay, nice. Definitely time to start doing hunts.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Alright, here we go.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Well, what do we got here? Torval is excited.
I always knew that I would return one day.
Oh, is this where she's from?
Return to Ironhome.
Oh, no. This is when they captured her.
For what?
Vengeance?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
It's my turn now.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We got you, Jill.
We'll face it together then.
Let's go. Apologies for that big old dome in there. The camera, I was just readjusting my camera. What's wrong, boy?
Come on.
Bloodlines. Ooh.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Having the chocobo is so nice now. You move so much faster. I'm not even worried about fighting these things. Actually, I'll fight some of them.
Straight home now.
Fire and flame!
Oh, I hit the wrong one. I keep doing that. I forgot I swapped my abilities. Not the why is the chocobo fighting us? I don't want to fight the chocobo, bro. Yeah, I don't mind fighting the other creatures, but I prefer not to fight chocobos going forward. Thanks.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befalls
Oh, we gotta
her,
destroy these dudes.
that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all. for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Have we found all the dominants, by the way?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
We got a rebel.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Or we will recruit them to our cause.
Dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire? What with their 100 full legions?
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Oh, no.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Yeah, we need other allies. That's what we need.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Word travels fast. I guess it was 5 years ago. Never mind. Not that fast.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
They are wrong.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Reminds her
We
of her
still don't
past.
know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Fingers crossed.
Ready, go?
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
We're not alone.
Ever since the Apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
This one.
Meanwhile, the mother crystals were keeping some things at bay, maybe? Or is this being released by Ultima? That's the question. What is this? Was that a chest, essentially? What the heck? Black shields.
More of my mother's men.
What the heck? This path is just a little bit more dangerous. I need some more potions for sure. I should probably have bought some. That Garuda attack, I think I'm gonna change that one out. I often get that one. Like, I don't hit the enemy often enough with that. Okay, we don't need to go that way. Oh, I should have chocobo down this way, but looks like we have more of these shields. I love that attack, to be honest. Level up, let's go.
Time to fight.
Get him!
Oh, blood.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Someone fall off.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel.
Yes.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Clive hates that, bro.
I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Where's the healer? I miss with that attack far too much. I know it's just me, but like. That being said, they got rocked.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Oldhill. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
I don't think that was us. Right?
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh my god.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
She must be stopped.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Were those the ones that we had rescued at the beginning of like this chapter, essentially?
We're approaching Buick Bridge. I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosabeth.
I was hopeful that we would get some allies here.
No need to ride from here. They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're not alone.
Not worried about those devil crabs.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Oh, yeah, the uncle probably was a target.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
There's no mercy here.
Voice rinse dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
No, get enough
Fuck off. And you chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, away with you, filth. Back to your stall. Cut you down where you stand. Just try it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Of course.
The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Probably not.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.